Hello everyone, I'm Extra Cheesy 87 and this is Let's Play Legends of Heroes Trails in the Sky, Part 13. Last time, we started the video at the literally exact same spot as this, and I tried to fight this big boy off screen and then ended up giving up. So then we went to do what we were actually supposed to do, which was going up to the Khan Gate. We met the General. The General learned that we were bracers, got really pissy, but in the meantime we learned some interesting information, that the ship was stolen and that a ransom is being demanded by the same sky pirates that we fought back in Roland. And then also we picked up this guy whose name I forget as a party member. What is it? Oliver. He is a gun boy. He shoots people with his gun. He's all fancy and whatnot. I haven't really used him in combat too much. He's got a fire spell. He's got some time magic. We don't really have anything to give to him, so he definitely seems he's a mirage boy, I guess. Mirage elemental, like white elements, and he has this other slot that we don't have anything to put in yet because we haven't been back to Bose to make quartz and things. But we're going to try this one last time. One final attempt to take out these fucking scorpions. Okay. I think just having the extra body, if nothing else, just the extra attack that Mr. Blonde Hair here can tank for us, I think is going to be good. We didn't get enough. I don't even know what his crafts are. So he can shoot in an area. Granted, these enemies are all like resistant to physical, so I don't know if that's any good. He doesn't have wind magic though. He can confuse people. And he could make someone faster. That might actually be good for Shara. Is that like an instant cast? No, it's not. Okay. I'm trying to remember, how do I do this fight? I think we decided morale is good to go for.
Come on.
Okay, so he can only cast arts now because he's been paralyzed, which is fine because the black scorpions don't take any physical damage except for your specials. For some reason, those do physical damage. I don't really understand why, or those do damage, I guess I should say. Here's what we'll try. Oh god, I don't like the turn order. The turn order here was really bad for us. So we won't share it to get her attack off, basically. Because if we try and use our special attack, it'll interrupt her casting, as we learned in the kind of off-screen. Okay, that actually killed. Well, it won't let us use his ability, which kind of sucks. So now she's faster. I don't really know what that means. It does mean that, I think we're gonna try and take this one out.
Someone's been naughty.
Now, I think the two of these together should kill this guy. As long as you get decent damage rolls. With the, oh yeah, because you got the crit too. So as long as Estelle's does damage, which granted that's not guaranteed, because every once in a while these will hit for 0 damage, and I don't understand why. Okay, it did damage. It's like once in a blue moon, aside from that boss fight where all of our specials did no damage until then they started doing damage. I still don't understand how that fight works. But he has the plus attack, but he can't use his crafts still. He's still paralyzed. I guess you gotta go for that. It kind of sucks that we're losing our thing. Our plus attack. We're in a pretty decent position. I'm trying to think, should I go for it? Also we got all this like little extra information there from equipping the information orbit. You can see how much XP and Sepith they give and their drops, which is kind of cool. How do we want to? One second. Oh yeah, because we can't use our craft. Because like I said, we could maybe do our whip attack. We don't have enough CP anyway. It's a little overkill, but I think we're gonna go for this. Oh, that killed. I did not expect that. I didn't really see how to crit. She should still get her airstrike off. Okay, Estelle, drop the fucking hammer on their ass. Get them. So wait, this one actually takes physical damage, I believe. Yes, it does. It's weird, but like if you use dual strike on the black scorpions, you'll literally do 0 damage. Actually, he'll miss 90% of the time, but when he does hit, it'll hit for 0 damage. So we won. The power of having an extra party member.
We're good to go.
We got some brown Sepith and some lucky fangs. Oh, so we're beaten and bruised. I'm gonna try and push on to Bose. Well, you know, we can heal. Because we're not gonna be getting in any fights, so we shouldn't have to use up our EP. Granted, we can go back to the bridge and heal for free, but it's gonna. I'm tired of walking. I've walked along this road for you don't even know how long. At least it's just one enemy. And they don't really. I mean, we're pretty over level for this at this point, so these guys should go down. Really, the main difference is that we have the gear from Bose, so these monsters aren't strong at all anymore.
Seems you came up short.
And we got some blue Sepith, which we need. We're also running really low on red Sepith. You know something? I think I may have just learned due to the information, like I was paying attention, that I think casting magic actually uses your Sepith. Like I just to test this thesis I have. Because I mean it says on there it says crystal times 1, so I think it actually uses them when you like do the thingy. Because do we have 17 or 18? I think we had 18. So we'll just check and see what it says after. I'm pretty sure. Okay, well that didn't kill. Well, I guess it doesn't matter if it didn't kill, but as long as we got the spell off. You've got a gun, shoot him. Oh wait, this guy gives red Sepith. Okay, it gives +4. Maybe it doesn't use them. I don't know. I mean, that would explain why we have so little. Because, I mean, it's been a while since we crafted an orbment. Just get out of here. I don't know. So we had 22, right? So now I have to, I don't know, I'll maybe try and pay attention to that in the future. Because the thing that made me think about it is that, just to show it off again, this dude's, his Chaos Brand attack, it says ×5, which seems like kind of excessive, if that ability actually costs 5 Mirage Crystals. Considering most enemies don't even give like 4 crystal, like this dude gives 4 crystals. Just seems a little off. That I really shouldn't be fighting these guys, but I guess we will. We'll test our hypothesis one last time, because neither of these guys give red. We had 22 red crystals at the end of the last fight. This shouldn't kill, so we can still get our fire attack off. Ow, dude. Ouchers. This could be a good time to test out, never mind. Well, nah. I was gonna say we could use his ability to kill both of these guys, but Joshua got an attack off first.
Take that!
Take that! Man, he's got a deep-ass voice for the combat stuff.
Enjoy the show.
Okay, how the hell do I get out? I always get turned around after combat. I think it's because you always try and like preemptively strike people. Oh, so I didn't pay attention to our Sepith at all. So we were at 22. Now we have I don't even know how you check. 22. I guess it doesn't cost them to craft, to use abilities. Which is good, because I mean, that's kind of dumb. But, I mean, it'd be like if all of your abilities in, you know, a normal life cost you gold. You know, oh, it costs gold to cast. I mean, there are, you know, that is a thing in some games, like where, you know, like Final Fantasy has like Guild Toss or whatever, but those are very, like, you know, niche moves. That building over there is Bose Market, no? Well, you seem to be quite knowledgeable. You sure this is really your first time in Librel? I swear, huh? Oh, man. I mean, I was smart enough to buy a tourist guidebook before I left. A guidebook? Do they really sell such things? Of course they sell such things. I don't know how to say it, but we really live in a convenient age. So you intend to go shopping at the Bose Market? Yes, after doing a bit of window shopping, I plan to dress up and dine out. According to the guide, there's supposed to be a 3-star restaurant in town. Right, the place we got with the mayor. What I mean to say is, I guess that's the place. Do we eat there? I don't remember. The Antero's authentic liberal cuisine, or so they say. Indeed, no doubt this is the place. I'm quite looking forward to it. It's supposed to cost a pretty Mira. It doesn't work that well, because the whole point of Pretty Penny is that it, you know, there's some alliteration to it. Pretty Mira doesn't work. If you decide to go with a full course meal, I'd have to recommend a normal bar over this day, any day over this. Whoa, he's got money. How about we just mug him, take his money, and then, you know, have a spending spree. Superb skills. You're not talking about your songs and musical, renditions, are you? Can you actually earn Mira with that crap? Ha! I've starred as the main opera singer at the Great Theater in the Urbonian capital before. If I remember right, I once earned 1,000,000 Mira? What? Big fat liar. Alright everyone, good work. So, well, good thing I fucking fought that thing before he ditched us. Yo! He took our fucking orbment with him. I mean, we're like never gonna use it, but still. My information orbment. I don't think I like the idea of that being the Empire stereotype. Huh? What I'm trying to say is that I think the majority of the people there are quite serious. I read in a book that their etho represents the strong, silent type. Seems a little knowledgeable about the Erebonian Empire there, Joshua. So what you're saying, that he's simply a weirdo because he's an artist? No, just hold up there, Estelle. If there were artists, if the artists of the world heard that, they'd be less than pleased. I need to report the information. Okay. Okay. Also, we should give our turkey chicken to whoever it was that wanted it. I don't actually remember. Oh, there's monsters. I don't want to take those because they'll expire. And I still don't know how to even get to Ravenue Village. I don't know where that is, but to the restaurant. To Gwen. Yeah, she was in the back of the restaurant. Yo, is my dude in here? No, he's not. I guess he said he was going to the market first. Hello. Hello! We're here with the Bracer Guild. We have a delivery. Give me all your money. I must have been busy with your other work. It was no problem at all. Helping others in need is what his job as Bracer is all about. Yeah. Oh, please, if you want to pay extra, that's always possible. Huh? Do what? I'll teach you how to make my specialty omelets. You mean the one served here at Antero's? Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. Don't worry, it's not a problem. Doesn't mean you'll get the same taste. Sounds you got a lot of confidence in your cooking. I mean, believe us, if we cook it, it's gonna be garbage. Depending on the person, one song will sound different even though the music is exactly the same. That's pretty profound, is it though? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Just give me your fucking omelet, lady. Estelle, now this is just a little pre-cooking advice, so don't take it the wrong way, but please read the recipe before you try it. God, what are you trying to say, that I'm the worst cook ever? I mean, you said it, not us. A pinch of salt doesn't mean you should drop a fistful in there, you know. I'll show you a fistful. Well, following the setup of any recipe is important, but enjoying what you cook coming first. Enjoying what you cook comes first. Whatever. Dude, I did not think there was going to be this much fucking fanfare about some damn omelets. Okay, thank you. How do you even, so what, use, you know, the milled flour, the fresh eggs, the marbled steak, the hot butter ice cream, so it heals HP for all. Cool. Wait, does she use that instantly? Oh, okay. Well, that was a mistake. Whoops. Well, guess we'll never, we've really got egg on our faces getting an omelet. So wait, oh shit! I think that was the monster we fought. Maybe. No, because that was just a regular monster, so that means there's something even more powerful. And West Bose. And then there's that, but I don't know how to get to Ravenue Village, you see. We report? Ah, yeah, we report for this stuff. And get our money. Oh wait, do we talk to you? Okay, yeah, so we need to report the mayor thing. Oh, it's you kids! We literally just talked to you, my dude. You bet, valuable information at that. The information. The Sky Bandits and the Kapua. I don't know how you pronounce that. Kapua? That doesn't sound right. That doesn't sound very intimidating. Capua, I guess maybe sounds a little bit better. Capua? I'm gonna say Capua. I'm surprised to hear that General Morgan is even bigger bracer hater than I originally thought. I mean, I assume he has a reason, right? You know, some tragic past, some bracer wronged him, or some nonsense like that, and now he hates them all. You deal with a lot more than you bargained for, then I guess we'll have to try and make steady efforts while maintaining our low profile. Incident Roland, it's pretty clear who's behind this. To call them burglaries is one thing, though, because most of the stuff that has been stolen hasn't been all that valuable. I would never have thought they would go so far as to commit a heinous crime like hijacking the Lind. Also, why didn't Cassius just beat their assholes in? You know? The burglary that happened in Roland was also rather mild in comparison. Didn't she steal like a super rare rock that was going to be a gift to the queen? Like, I mean, I would assume it's worth quite a lot. The risks there are greater than any potential reward. In light of that, we should probably do a little more on the investigative side ourselves. What am I supposed to do? Okay, so we need to go talk to the mayor. Mayor. If I was a mayor, where would I be? Maybe she's over here. How much money do we have? I don't know how to check. We have 1,800 Mira. Not very much. Looks like we're perpetually poor in this game. Granted, that's partially just because of the way. I mean, granted, we do have a lot of like, what's the best way to put it? Non-liquid capital in the sense of our Sapith. Like, you know, we've got a lot of this stuff that can be traded in, a lot of this stuff. It's really just our four main elements are what we need the most of. The rest can kind of be, I mean, you still use them, but they're a little bit more of a, you know, currency exchange type thing. Come on, Missy, I'm begging you, let us in. You can just get a comment from the mayor and be on my merry little way. Yeah, that's right, and of course I need a photograph too. I'm sure the mayor would be flattered, but she's extremely busy. I'm going to have to ask that all without an appointment to leave. I hope you understand the situation. Come on, please. For an incident this huge, we hardly know anything about the circumstances surrounding it. And I have an obligation to inform the readers. But, yeah, what about the readers? We could probably reach double the number before the mayor graced the cover. She's said to be very beautiful after all. Dorothy, why'd you go and say something like that? Huh? But it was you saying the same thing, remember? You said if we didn't have any news to go on, we could lure customers to buy that magazine by featuring a sexy mayor on the cover. You idiot. Miss? Well, aren't you two a couple of interesting visitors? I'll make sure to tell Mayor Maribel about the details of our conversation. At the moment, however, I'm going to have to ask you to leave. Wait, this is a misunderstanding! Please leave. Fine. So are we going to be okay getting a photograph of the mayor then? Please, for the love of adios and my sanity, just keep your mouth shut. Meow! Huh? Hello, more visitors who would like to barge their way in. Oh, it's you bracers again. Did you just return from Hakan Gate? Yeah, something like that. So those two you tried to run away, a bunch of unscrupulous individuals. Really? Those miscreants said they planned to use the mayor to make some quick of Mira. But as long as I'm here to protect my mistress, I won't allow it to happen. Aha, I see. You're really serious about your job, aren't you? Deadly serious, that's because it's my duty. Anyway, why don't you all come inside? The mayor's waiting for you. Okay, let's save the game. Hello. I'm glad to see you all again. Mayor Mayville has been excitedly awaiting your report. Where mightn't the mayor be? I'm gonna guess second floor, last door. Let's go. Dealing with complaints from the citizens. Late deliveries of goods to the Bose market because of the airface being a no-fly zone. Servicing the sewer facilities, it's always the sewers, man. Selecting a congratulated gift for Her Majesty the Queen. Harm incurred by monsters on the new Ansel path. When will all this paperwork finally end? Hello. Oh, are you back already? We've been gone for 1,000 years. Oh, you seem pretty busy, so it would be better if you came back at a later time? No, you're fine. You know, anyone who's ever had to do a lot of papery type work at once knows that the thing you love the most or anything you can claim as a distraction. That was like, the past 2 days. I've been doing a lot of like school stuff, like reading books for various different classes, and you know I just had to like sit down Wednesday or whenever 2 days ago. I think it was Wednesday, and just like read like 300 pages. Like I basically had to read this whole book like start to finish to finish my paper in time. And the only like the thing I usually hate editing videos, like just because it's like very like annoying to have to like skim through and make sure that there's not parts that you know I have to cut things out or whatever. And then you also just want to skim through to make sure there's no like major audio mishaps or whatever. I haven't really had anything like that recently, but that has happened a few different times. Like my mic will mess up or something, right? But I was like, the only like distraction I was able to give myself was editing a video as soon as the last one finished rendering out. So that's just any type of tedium is just great whenever you have like a lot of work in front of you and you need something that you can like a justifiable distraction. I don't know, I'm just kind of rambling about nonsense now. Suffice it to say, I've gotten into like a really bad habit in the last couple of weeks of like both editing and uploading a video on the same day that it goes up, which typically I used to not do as much, but I've just been a little more busy these past few months than months prior. Just why, by the time this video is probably going to go up a few weeks after I'm recording it, but there's been several different times where, like, videos have been going up at like really random times as opposed to like the somewhat schedule I have of videos going up at 4 p.m. except the exception of Saturdays, which is like 7. But it's like there's been kind of more random times just because I've been bad about uploading, like being on like a tighter schedule. The situation is much more serious than I originally anticipated. If the General hadn't found out we were bracers, I think we would have learned more, but no, it's alright. I'm just glad to know that it wasn't a crash. This is information I should be able to take effective countermeasures within the city. Now I need to think of a way to inform the citizens of Bose and deal with the families of the passengers. I imagine that's quite a difficult task considering that you're already as busy as you are. Well, that's just the duty of a mayor. It says the identity of the criminals is now known. I ask that you continue your investigation of the incident. Of course, that was our plan to begin with. We've already had a run-in with these Sky Bandits before. I'll wager with the honor of the guild this is one group that we simply cannot leave up to the Royal Army. There's data to find and we need to deal with the Sky Bandits once and for all. Can we call them Sky Pirates? That sounds cooler. I was just thinking, and no matter which way I look at things, I just can't believe it. What can't you believe? Why didn't Cassius beat their asses if he's supposed to be so strong? That dad could get beaten by a bunch of sky bandits. Basing my judgment on the ability of the group that appeared in Roland, I'm in agreement with you there. Unless, like, the brother is just an incredible badass? I don't know. Come on, Joshua, you two share it. You're giving him way more credit than he deserves. He's pretty good, I'll give you that, but I think it would be a bit of a stretch to take on the entire group. Do you mind if I ask you something? Are you trying to tell me that your father was aboard that airliner? Oh, I didn't mention that? I'm embarrassed to say it, but yeah, he was. Not to mention, he's a bracer too. His name's Cassius Bright. The Cassius Bright? Did you just say Cassius Bright? Yeah, why? Do you know my dad or something? I've never met him in person, but I've heard a great deal about him. I'm sorry, I just don't know what to say. But we might be able to use this to get some information from the army. Excuse me, Mayor? I'm very sorry, I can empathize with what you must be going through. If there's anything I can do to help you clear up this incident, then I am at your disposal. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. Man, connections. They really get things going. I wonder what's up with the mayor. As soon as you mentioned Dad's name, she got all surprised. You're right, but I guess I can imagine where she's coming from. They've known each other for a long time. Well, let's not worry about that right now. The real question is, where do we go from here? Just searching around blindly for the airliner or sky band is probably won't amount to anything, right? I mean, if that's all it'd take, then the army would have found them a long time ago. What? What's the matter? Estelle, you've matured. This has been the same news before. You probably would have said something like, let's calm the entire region. I never thought I'd see this day when the words would come out of your mouth either. My heart's too full of emotion for words. So what are you two trying to say? You know you can be rude sometimes. I hope you know. We're complimenting you, Estelle. Seriously. Unfortunately, unlike Roland, the Bose region is enormous. I'm really hoping for a clue right about now. A clue, huh? Alright, wasn't that Niall and Dorothy we saw in front of the mayor's place? He seemed pretty starved for a story, but he's got to know something by now, right? Yeah. Maybe worth talking to him. Got it. But, so, where did they run off to? Are they in the market? Oh, what's up, fam? The market is much more lively than I could ever imagine. It's just definitely worth seeing. I mean, I guess he rejoins the party later, right? I mean, I wouldn't think they would put all that effort in, like, actually making him combat ready when, if he's just gonna be in there for that short period of time. So I'm not seeing a Dorothy around here, or a Niall. I don't know any of those names you just mentioned, lady. I guess maybe we could try the inn? Maybe? That would be my guess for where they might be. Hello? Saving up for this day for a long time now. I'm so excited I can hardly believe. Yeah, but I mean, it's just food. I mean, if you can afford really, really expensive food, hey, that's great. But if you can't afford it, I don't see why you would, like, save up tons of money over a long period of time just to have a meal. Seems kind of like a waste of resources, you know? Do you know? Maybe we could try... Can we go in here? Employees only! What other locations are there? We could try the chapel? Or the bar, here we go. Hello? Is this him? I can't go up the stairs! Oh, god damn it. This ain't a joke, you know. Well, we found him, but he's drunk off his ass. Was having his article rejected really that much of a shock to his system? He's just acting like the man he is. Men are pigs, after all. Okay. Though he seems to have forgotten that alcohol is a drink to be consumed, not a drink to be consumed by. Isn't her whole thing that she gets drunk and acts crazy? You're one to talk. Don't they sometimes call you Bottomless Shara? Oh, please. Bottomless is much more suitable for a woman like Ina. I, on the other hand, can hold my liquor. No matter how much I drink, my face and disposition remain unreddened. So don't you dare group a fun-loving drinker like myself in the same category as this clumsy lush. That's a little defensive. You get drunk, you lose completely, and everyone around you gets a heck of a show, admit it. It's certainly true that Ina is like a bucket to share a sieve. And no matter how you look at it, they're both pretty bottomless. I'm sensing disrespect, children. She's not that much older than us. Where am I? Granted, I also call everyone kid, so I guess I can't really talk. I'm like kind of bad about that. You know, you're like 2 days younger than me. Well, if you're a child, you know. Good, you're awake, sort of. Drinking so much is not good for your health, you know. Oh, my head. What the? You're that bracer trainee, aren't you? Oh my goddess, what the hell am I doing in Roland? Thought I made my way to Bose. What are you mumbling about, you sponge? You sponge? That's a random insult there. You sponge. You are in Bose, and so are we. Oh, well damn, don't scare me like that. Oh, and I see you got a lovely lass with you. Name's Charizard Harvey. The pleasure's all yours, I'm sure. I'm the mentor of these two. Charizard. Are you the infamous Silver Streak by any chance? Oh, you humble me, sir. I've taken you've heard of me then? Only rumors, I'm afraid, but yes, I know your name. He's gonna mention something about her alcoholism. If I'm not mistaken, which means you three are here. Oh, I thought he was gonna say that she was famous for her drinking or something. You find anything out? We saw you by the mayor's house. You seem pretty troubled. Damn, they saw that? Yeah, I was looking for some clues and just couldn't find any. That's what I figured. Damn army regulations on the spread of information really restrict what I'm able to learn anyway. Try to consult General Morgan to contact directly, I'll be held up for inspection for who knows how long. So I figured at least try to score an interview with a legendary voluptuous mayor, but a maid turned me away outright. And to top it off, that useless girl kept screwing everything up. Everything! Oh, great audios. Tell me whatever you do to deserve this scabby life. Well, you did try and do an exclusive on the mayor's chest. If you want information that badly, we might share some of ours with you. With you? Huh? So naturally, we've met with the mayor and General Morgan too, for that matter. Holy crap, you serious? Score, and the goddesses get a point. Blessed be the bounty of Adios. Please, I beg you, tell me everything, every last detail. Give me $100 billion. Or Mira. Aren't you forgetting something? Information ain't free, you know. We'll scratch your back, but you need to scratch our stars to get that look off your face. I totally do not mean that literally. You want Mira or something? My research funds are long exhausted. At this point, I'm sorry to say. We're not interested in your money. I'm interested in his money. We just found it fascinating that you made your way to Bose right after this incident occurred. Seems like you may have heard some interesting things yourself, that being the case. And here I thought you were a nice kid. Turns out you're just a slimy old leech like me. I'll tell you what I know, but rest assured it's not big news by any stretch of the imagination. As long as it's related to the incident, no matter how trivial it may seem, I'll take it. Just don't be stingy. Give it to us straight, okay? Fine, fine. I'll tell you everything on my honor as a newsman. You know what? Since I don't know how long this scene is going to stretch on, and we're already at 33 minutes, we're going to stop things here, guys. And we will learn what Niall, however you say his name, Mr. Drunk Man, what he has to say in the next video, guys. I'm XQZ87. Stay tuned for the next part, and bye, guys.